Secretary, Kijai of Africa, Dr. Abdulwahid Adetunji Olanloye, our retired but not tired director, they call him Jagaban, the local of education. People the junior ones continue to talk about him. Thank you very much, Mr. Adeoton, yeah. Boss Secretary, Sube, Mr. Adebola Lawal, the representative of the former Deputy Governor, Shifodari. Thank you very much for coming, sir. Our PGs, PG Yewa, PG Egba, our retired director, Mr Kikisuhu, and Leo. Owule, Oga, okay. Má yẹ kó dùn mí, ó ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ definition orúkọ ẹ̀ lébi tó ẹ̀. Like ṣe díẹ̀ most senior director in the ministry. I want to recognize and appreciate our providers from Ota. Thank you very much for coming, Ma, sir. All other people on the high table here. The directors in the Ministry of Education, deputy directors, zonal education officers, the education officers. I see Papa Folorunsho. Thank you very much for coming. Well, distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, let me now come to the celebrants of today, Mr. and Mrs. Kikisuhu. One of the good things about being the last person to speak is that it is very easy. People will have just take from all of them and summarize. So, but because we don't have time, I'm happy that they have said so much about it. In actual fact, we are supposed to have been somewhere since about 3 hours ago. They kept on calling us. But I said, no matter what, I will be here to celebrate this man. Because this one is today. Once we don't do it today, there is no carry over, like we said in the US. You cannot carry it over. And it will linger. So it's also a demonstration of how much he means to us in the Ministry of Education. Thank you very much for all you have done. You see, I will just speak a few. There won't be much time to talk about Mr. Kikisuhu. Please sit down. When he was in Ota, Ota is one of those volatile areas because Lagos State has no other border. No other neighbor apart from Ogun State. The other border is Atlantic Ocean. So everything. So it's ordinarily Ota, Ifo, all these people also Abayomi, they will qualify to be part of Lagos State because they actually border Lagos State. As we say in Yoruba. So there is always trouble. There are issues always coming from that side. And like the PS said, somebody who will be ZDO in that place must be very proactive. It's probably one of the first points of contact I had with Kikisuhu. And just like the PS said, when I get files from the Department of Quality Assurance and Teacher Education, I will look at it, I will put it aside. So I don't rush their file. I have to sit down again and read because they will investigate, do this, do that, tell you the observation, and then make some recommendations. You will just say approved. By the time they release the letter, you yourself, when you read the letter, you now say, did I approve this? Because the advice they will give, if you are not careful, it's not that it is not okay, but there are some things you have to find a way of saying. You cannot just put it that way. So I would say, no, I don't want to be saying things like this. And I'm sure Mr. Kikisuhu will remember. So also when this was, Lashito was there. So I always point this thing out that look. go back, write this one like this, write this one like this, write this one like this. You know, how do you advise me as commissioner to say, okay, after looking at it, because it's a security problem, that let us tell the you now say we should tell the principal to tell the parents and the old students to help to erect the fence, or to say to employ security. How do I say that? How will government be saying parents? You can say that to them verbally. You cannot be putting that. So if I now say approve, by the time they want to put this, they say they will now put it 1, 2, 3. Parents and PTA should go and so then what is government doing? So but we understand what you are saying when you say that, but you can only say that verbally, not committing such. I just give that as examples of some of the reasons I've said no, we have to look at this. That one will be set to government. That government should look into the possibility of providing security. Government should also try to erect fence for them and so on and so forth. And we will then take that one up. And I'm happy that you know, most of my directors, they usually get the message and the PS. Mr. Kikisuhu left at the time we were enjoying him very much in the ministry. When he told me he would be leaving, had it been it is something within my power, I will just give him 2 more years so that I can enjoy him. So maybe by the time I will be leaving, so that is the time we will leave. So we will live together. That is to tell you, he happens to be a very, very effective director. He worked briefly in the PRS, curriculum, as a deputy director. He cooperated very well with the director, even when the director was not around, when she was sick. You know, there are some people that will be very ambitious. Mr. Kikisuhu, you know, very, very obedient to the core, and despite that situation, he never, you know, somebody can come and meet you and say, you see, oh, guys like this, or guys like that. He won't. I will be the one challenging you that no. So until he gets the directive of that director, he will not want to do anything, and you blame him, you take the blame, and you go. That is how enemy go on there. So you say, not ambitious, over ambitious, very contented, like it has been said. You know, testimonial. Please sit down. Testimonial. When they ask us to write testimonial, we lie. The person that doesn't come to work, you say very, very, very regular at work. Somebody that gets to work last, you say very punctual. Will be the first to come, will be the last to go. Because you think that if you say the truth, they won't give him that job, or you won't have that opportunity. But the real testimonial is what the impression you make or you give to people. What we see you do, that real testimonial is actually on our minds. And so today people have started pouring out some of those things. If you have not done those things, what they will do today is they will not talk. They will not talk about those things. But because you have done it, that's why they are commending you. Yes, Mr. Abayomi was right when you mentioned, because some of my jokes at times I would say wàhálì jẹ́ nù wàrẹ̀. So yes, ewúrẹ́ kan wà, ewúrẹ́ yẹn tó bá ti pè yáyà ni wàhálì jẹ́ nù àmàsáré àmàjóbọ̀. So náà ni lára ẹ̀ náà lè ń jẹ ẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jẹ́ ní ọlọ́run jẹ́kẹ́jẹ́pẹ́. You see, this occasion, I always say it's an opportunity for those who are still coming to be able to learn 1 or 2 lessons. You know, one of the reasons why we go to church or we go to mosque is that they preach to you. Maybe one day something will just touch you and then you just have a rethink. This is an opportunity. We are not in the church, but it's also like that. You look at the way other people are being celebrated and what they say about other people. You go back and examine yourself. That if I were to be the person sitting down here now, what will people say about me? Look at the officers in the department. He cannot force them to come and celebrate or to come and dance, to come and. It's because of the way he held them, the way he related with them, and the love they have for him. You don't enjoy being in power until you leave power. You see, you come back to the Ministry of Education, some of you will not be able to enter the offices. So when you enter, somebody will say, ọ̀gá ìdọ̀rí ni mórí wọn. You know, so that is it. So you will not have the opportunity to come back and correct that. This is the time. This is the time for you to correct all those things Although and I owe to assure you, probably you have been doing something. Your officers will just say, killer the Risha or Gamma there, you know. So, you know, the touch, but you should never pay look, you know, you know, so she told you already on your law. The time to change is still available. Opportunity for you to make correction, not only for Oga, even for the junior ones. Even for the junior ones, because you don't know, the time you spend there, if you have opportunity to leave this place, even as a junior officer, it is what you do while you are here that people will be talking about. So that is it. So I want to congratulate you. I want to say that you are one of the few officers that, particularly senior officers, that related very well with everybody, with peers, subordinates, and superiors. You know, because I have a policy of opudential, and that's the definition. It's not in the dictionary, so they say confidential, but I have opudential. My office is always open and everybody can enter. So you will come into my office, we will talk. And you say, Ogajo, every time till you back come you know. That was, you know, the day you mentioned Dekwe, and you get her and pay Dekwe. You are only pay Dekwe, gone at Dekwe, Asuka, one define it for me, you know. So that is the type of person he is. No dull moment. You know, very focused. He will joke with you, but he will still deliver. I remember what I call the last assignment he did. The day Mr. Olugbenga was having PS sọ pé ṣe máa lè make it báyìí ó náà àwọn asáré lọ pé àwọn adé pé wọ́n á lọ I think overnight wọ́n á dé ní àárọ̀ ìjọ kejì. So he came here, he met us here. Somebody excuse fẹ́ kàn ti wà nílẹ̀ fún yàn láti give ẹlòmíì nǹkan tó ránṣẹ́ ó ti gbé excuse sílẹ̀ wọ́n tó sọ fún mi. So that is somebody who is, I mean, he has just less than maybe 48 or 72 hours to leave the service. A ò bí kí ló dé wà ń bẹ̀ ẹlòmíì nǹkan láti last 2 or 3 months ló wá sọ pé ẹ̀wọ̀ ìṣòwò jẹ́jẹ́ o. He worked till the very last moment. He worked, and the same thing Mr. Olugbenga. You remember he mentioned something that about 3 days before that something happened in the ministry, and abẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú PS ló ń gbọ́n pé kàṣà foríjì òun pé òun ṣáà ní káwọ́, you know, if it's somebody else àwọn pé ló ṣẹlẹ̀ if ó ti lọ tó òun pé so until the last day, until the last moment. So I pray that God Almighty will bless you. This retirement oníjẹ́tìkú oníjẹ́tàrún when we see you kó máa jí pépé. So I have in my usual way, I have my own testimonial is here. I say díẹ̀ dẹ̀pẹ̀ gan-an Olugbenga Olugbenga Kikisuhu, celebrating your remarkable service and wishing you a fulfilled retirement. On behalf of the ministry and in my personal capacity, I extend my deepest appreciation and warmest congratulations to you as you retire from the Ogun State civil service after years of dedicated and impactful service. Your tenure has been marked by unwavering commitment, outstanding leadership, and an exceptional work ethic that has left an indelible mark on this institution, Ministry of Education, Science and Technology. Your contributions have not only shaped the policies and operations, but have also inspired colleagues and mentored the next generation of leaders, particularly those who are coming behind you. The legacy of excellence you leave behind will continue to guide and strengthen our work for years to come. While we will certainly miss your expertise, wisdom, professionalism, and your jokes and the rest, we take solace in knowing that your well-earned retirement is a time for you to enjoy new opportunities, personal fulfillment, and well-deserved relaxation. I have no doubt in my mind that you continue to make meaningful contributions in whatever path you choose next. As you step into this new phase of life, I wish you good health, happiness, and continued success. May your retirement be filled with joy, peace, and the satisfaction of a career well spent in the service of the people of Ogun State. Thank you once again for your invaluable service. You will always be remembered and appreciated. Warmest regards, Professor Abayomi Tella. Thank you.